Part 3. The Final Decision. It's strange how life moves on, how even after heartbreak, humiliation, and betrayal, the world doesn't pause. Birds still chirp in the morning. People still go to work, trains still run on time. And hearts? They keep beating, even when they're broken. After the confrontation with Daniel, I thought closure would come quickly, that with everything laid bare, I could move on. But reality is messier than that. Yes, I blocked him. Yes, Lena and I talked. Yes, we exposed him. But healing? That was a slower storm. The fallout word spread fast. Someone had filmed part of the restaurant confrontation and posted it online. Within 2 days, it had over 100,000 views. The title: Man Caught Proposing to Two Sisters, Same Weekend. It went viral on TikTok, Reddit, even Instagram Reels. People called Daniel Trash Romeo, Dual Proposal Dude, and the two-timer of TikTok. He deactivated all his accounts within a week. Serves him right. But even with the internet mocking him, I couldn't find peace. I couldn't sleep at night without replaying everything. Every word, every moment, every lie. I didn't cry for Daniel anymore. I cried for myself, for the version of me that trusted so blindly, for the sister I almost lost, for the love I thought I had. Lena and I started therapy together. It wasn't easy. Some sessions ended in tears, others in silence. But eventually, we stopped blaming each other. We started understanding that we were both victims of the same web. Different threads, same spider, an unexpected message. 3 weeks later, I got a message from an unknown number. Ava, please, I need to talk to you. Just one chance. That's all I ask. I stared at the message for a long time. My hands trembled. Not because I still loved him, but because I didn't. And somehow, that hurt more. I showed the message to Lena. She frowned. What do you want to do? I didn't know. Part of me wanted to delete it. Another part, the part that still needed answers, wanted to face him one last time, so I replied. Fine, 1 coffee, 1 hour, nothing more. The last meeting. We met at a small cafe near downtown, a neutral place, bright, open, no shadows to hide in. Daniel looked different, tired, gaunt. He had stubble on his jaw and dark circles under his eyes. He looked like a man who had been dragged through his own lies. And maybe he had. Ava, he said softly, standing up as I arrived. I didn't smile. Didn't hug. Just sat. You have 60 minutes, I said, glancing at my phone. He sighed. I want you to know, I never meant for it to happen this way. I scoffed. So which part did you mean to happen? Dating me while flirting with my sister, lying, proposing to both of us like we're on some game show. He flinched. It got out of control. I didn't plan it like that. I shook my head. You planned everything. You picked the same ring, same lines, same charm. He looked down. I was broken. After my last relationship, I was scared of being alone. You were amazing, kind, everything I thought I wanted. But then Lena, she reminded me of something wild, something exciting. You wanted both, I said coldly. He nodded, ashamed. Yeah, I did. I stared at him. You know what hurts the most? He looked up, hopeful. What? That I ever thought you were someone worth loving. Silence. He swallowed hard. I'm sorry, Ava, I really am. If I could take it back. You can't, I cut him off. But you can live with it. Just like I had to live with the wreckage you left. I stood up. That's all I needed, I said. He looked panicked. Wait, so that's it? I'll never hear from you again. I smiled, not sweetly, but powerfully. That's the best part, Daniel. You don't get to write the ending. I do, and I walked out. A new chapter. That meeting was the final closure I needed, not because he said sorry, but because I realized something. I didn't need revenge. I didn't need his suffering. I needed my freedom, and I finally had it. 3 months later, Lena and I traveled to Italy together. We visited Venice, ate too much pasta, and laughed under the stars. She cried one night, saying, "I'll never forgive myself for falling for him." I hugged her tightly. "Then let me forgive you for both of us." She smiled through her tears. We were healing. Together. 1 year later. It's been a year now. Daniel is a ghost, a faded chapter in a book I've closed. Lena's in a healthy relationship now, a kind, quiet man who treats her like gold. And me? I'm single, but not lonely. I've started writing stories of women who fall, who break, who rise stronger. People follow my blog now. I even spoke on a podcast about emotional manipulation and sisterhood. Funny how pain becomes purpose. Do I regret meeting Daniel? Because he taught me the most valuable lesson of all. Never let someone else decide your worth. You can break my heart, but you cannot break my spirit. Final words for the audience. So, if you're watching this, maybe you've been betrayed. Maybe someone tore your world apart with lies and pretty promises. Let me tell you something. You will survive. You will rise. And one day, there'll be nothing more than a lesson. And you'll be the one telling the story. Like I am right now.